That's why you got to take the time to evaluate and reflect and really think and have that conversation with yourself.
Most people don't.
It's because that's goes back to what I'm telling you with the way society is, because you got so much shit going on. The last thing you're doing is having a conversation with yourself.
Welcome to the It's Not That Deep podcast. I'm your host, Deepak Sharma, and today I sit down with two good friends of mine, Omid and Riyan, who go by Marco Finesse and IY, respectively. IY is an up-and-coming rapper in the Ottawa area, and Marco is a producer. I had a lot of fun in this conversation. We talked about pursuing your creative passions, having the self-awareness to recognize when something's not for you, the impact our parents had on our path, and having an important supporting cast. And we also talked about a lot more than that. We really had fun with this one. If you're listening to this right now and are looking for more content from myself, I'd ask you to please consider contributing to my Patreon page. For the cost of less than a coffee a month, you can help me keep the lights on and continue producing more conversations for you to enjoy. You can also pick some of the questions for my next guest. If you can't, no problem. You could still help me out for free by subscribing, rating, sharing, commenting, or even messaging me directly. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to the It's Not That Deep podcast.
Okay.
There's
the official fucking... That's the moment we've been waiting for. You know? Okay.
We had a few technical difficulties
like
on the way
10 minutes worth, you know.
But, we're just starting now.
But we're here, my G.
I'm here with two of my good friends, Riyan and Omid.
Yes, sir.
But they like to go by...
IY.
And
Marco Finesse.
Oh, shit, man.
Marco, come on, dog.
We got some heavy hitters in the building today. I'm really excited to have you guys on the podcast, man. We've been talking about it for a very long time.
Facts.
Yeah. Let's talk about what you guys both respectively do, and then we'll get into how we all know each other.
Yeah, man. Facts. Well, me, I make music. I do what I love. I do what I care about for the people I care about. That's what we do, you know. So.
And you're killing it, bro.
I respect, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same thing, man, but I'm the producer, you know. I'm music.
Marco Finesse, the producer, man.
We make music together.
It's the dream team, bro. It's the dream team, you know.
Scottie Pippen and Jordan, you know.
And what people don't realize is, like, you guys have been steadily grinding at this for a while now. You know, I remember meeting you, and you had a couple voice memos in your phone.
Don't get started on the voice memos, bro. Don't get started on that, bro. That's a whole story in its own, you know.
It started off like, you know, we were all in a different place a few years ago.
Facts.
All kind of lost, just trying to figure out, you know, what our route is, what we want to do, what our passions are.
Yeah.
But when I had met you, you just started to figure out that, like, music is something you're passionate about. You've always known it since you were a kid, but why don't we talk about that a little bit?
It ties to like family, obviously, you know what I mean? But like there was always a gray area for music, for me at least. Like my dad hates music. Not hates it, just doesn't like the English culture, like the Western society culture of music and what we're doing right now with it.
Right.
It's just not his taste, you know?
He just doesn't appreciate the rap and the...
He doesn't see the art in it, you know? He doesn't understand the realness behind it.
Right.
Thing. He just doesn't see that value because he doesn't resonate with it. He didn't grow up here. He likes, you go back home playing Fairuz or something like...
What's back home?
Lebanon, you know, that's where I'm from, you know, so I gotta give him a shout out, but back home, music's a complete different vibe, you know what I mean? It's really soul, it's about your country, it's about love, it's about a lot of those things, you know what I mean? So they might not see, like I said, the value in that. My mom grew up here, so my mom's a different story. Her biggest idol is Celine Dion.
Okay,
so that's
Celine Dion.
So, you know, she hits those notes, so that's one of the things that she likes, and like she's not closed-minded to what we're doing right now. So she sees me doing my thing, and she's happy, and she supports me and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So different points in my life, I was around certain parent, you know, so that sort of decided how I felt about music, you know what I mean? So when I was with my dad, like, I really didn't get, like, the chance to listen to all the new stuff that was dropping, you know what I mean? I was always late on that. For example, bro, I remember grade 8, it was one of my boys in middle school. I told this guy, we're going on a field trip, you know? My mom just bought me an MP3. I have 0 tunes on it. So I'm like, yo, bro, I need you to tell me who's the hottest right now. Who's dropping the big tunes on the street, you know? So he tells me, yo, Lil Wayne is going in. I'm like, alright, yo, bro, I hit up.
Weezy went so hard. Remember,
Weezy,
like, the
bro.
Millies.
Yo, bro, Weezy, Lollipop, and all that stuff.
That
bro,
whole era,
he was going in.
That was like, what,
bro.
2008? 2008?
That was like 2008-ish, yeah.
I remember getting my first MP3 player, bro.
Man,
yeah.
I felt that, bro. I felt that up with the most scheme.
All
bro.
8 songs that you could fit on that thing,
yeah.
bro.
What if your parents
I had the 4 gig though.
Okay,
I had the 4
gig.
I had some space, you know.
This guy had 4 GB in 2008. God
you know, we
damn.
went straight to LimeWire. You know what I'm saying, bro? Straight to that, bro.
STD from Microsoft.
Yeah, bro. STD is literally.
We could talk about LimeWire for fucking hours,
man.
but first I want to talk to Omid, Marco Finesse.
Facts.
Tell us a little bit about how you got into producing, man. Like,
man.
I remember talking to you in Cancun when we were in. We went on vacation. We were in Cancun last year. Just having a bit of a heart to heart.
Yeah, I remember
just
that.
Talking about.
I remember that walk, man. Yo.
I
remember that shit. I remember that shit, bro.
You know, both just walking, expressing certain frustrations, and like you talking about finally finding something that like you know you want to do.
Yeah, of course.
Talk about how you figured that out, man. Because that's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, to be honest, all shout out to this fucking guy right here, man. This fucking guy,
Don't even say that, bro. He had the ear for it, you know?
Nah, because the thing is, man, I was in fucking university. I graduated, like, biopharmaceutical science. I was going to go into dentistry, this and that, you know? Like,
I remember, bro.
I know, like,
we just knew, this guy's just going to be a dentist. That's what he wants to do.
Yeah, and everyone's like, yo, man, free healthcare. I'm like, yo, man, just stop this, you know? But, yeah, man, so then after that, I'm like, I graduated. But then I remember near that time, like in 2017, this guy's like, yo, man, because he was doing music for a hot minute, you know what I mean? This guy was doing music for like, what, 3 years?
Yeah.
Doing it for like 3 years.
Well, like I started in university, like while I was with this guy.
I'm talking about like the voice notes, all the, like just the personal things you're going through 2 years.
From now, it's been like, probably like 3.5, 4 years.
That's crazy, man.
So this guy was already in it, you know? And then like, so this guy was like 2.5 years in it. And then this, like, we would just sit down and we would just like, you know, whatever, blaze or whatever. Then I realized I'm like, we sit down and listen to music, and you know, you get black, you listen to music, and it just hits you more, you know?
100%.
So we listen to it, and I would like just sit down and like notice things. I'd be like, yo, do you hear this in the beat? Do you hear this, that?
Yeah.
He's like, yo, man, nah, I didn't notice that. He's like, yo, why don't you like produce? Like, why don't you actually just get into producing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you actually have an ear for it. Like, you hear things that like
not many people hear.
Like, it's a talent too, right?
Yeah.
It's like, it's something to me I never had really thought about. Growing up listening to music, I'm like, that beat makes me feel good, but I never thought about
broke it down.
I never broke it down like these 808s.
And then now I start breaking it down for you. This guy's like, yo, bro, hear this shit.
This guy goes ham with that shit.
Omid's one of the people who actually like changed how I listen to music.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like,
appreciate it.
To this day, like,
100%.
I listen to a track now, and watching, because I've gotten to watch you guys actually go through the process of making music.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Let's
literally right where we're sitting, right?
Right where we're sitting, bro.
Shout out Deep Wi-Fi, dog.
Bro, this was made in like what, March? Yeah, it was in March, bro. Yo, it wasn't even that long ago, man.
Bro, not even long ago, man. But like just watching that process actually really opened my mind up to music and hearing like, all right, you hear a beat, you start, you know. Start feeling it a bit. You start feeling it a bit, and then next thing you know, I hear Omid doing some shit in the corner. That I'm like, bro, what's this guy doing?
Yo, literally, it's like, yo, bro, he told me, he's like, yo, bro, what's this black shit?
He's like, nah, don't worry.
I know exactly what he was doing,
He's
bro.
like, don't worry, I'm just laying down the groundwork. I'm just putting these sounds.
Get into the finesse.
You had just downloaded that kit, that like $800, like what'd you call it?
Omnisphere.
Shout out to Rustam. God bless him.
Yeah, shout out Raw Rhythm, dog. Go follow that guy. You know what I'm saying?
We'll put the link in the bio.
Go
new
follow
track
that
coming
guy.
soon. New track.
But let's give people a little bit of your track record so far. Now, it doesn't look like you have a lot of music out, but you're about to flood people with content, man.
Yeah.
So right now you have your hit single on Spotify.
I wouldn't say it's a hit, but it's
a hit.
It's gonna be there one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll get there.
When I feel personally, when people look back, they'll understand a little more about that record. They might think so.
Talk about it a bit.
Yeah,
Tell me a little bit.
You gotta explain Too Live.
Yo, Too Live, bro. That's
you gotta explain Too Live.
I just blew up the mic there. That's how much frustration, bro, that track gave me. But like, I think about that track, bro. It's a big point for me. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of reasons I chose that track to be my first track, and like, people listen to that track and they're like, damn, you know, it's a nice beat, and he's pretty vulgar on it, and it ain't got much to it other than that, you know. It's just like
when people listen to it at first, it might catch them off guard.
No, it
gonna catch them off guard.
It will catch them off guard.
They're probably gonna think I'm a fuckboy or some shit, bro. They're gonna think a lot of bad things about me.
But this is almost
bro.
by design, though.
Yeah, it's really well thought out on my end. Like, I didn't like just like throw that shit out there just because I thought it was a hit and like, yeah, let's get it.
Not at all, man.
You know what I mean? Like, Too Live, going to the cover art, going to the name of the track, going to the type of vibe that the track is sort of putting out. Basically, bro, the shit I'm saying on that track, I'm not sure many people know. It's like Too Live Crew, all right?
Too Live Crew.
Veterans know Too Live Crew, bro. Everybody knows Too Live Crew and what they stand for, what they do. You know what I mean? So if you haven't, I'm gonna fill you in a little bit about Too Live Crew and what they did for hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yo, they're huge.
They're huge. They're basically based out of like they started out in Cali, moved to Miami, just cause shit was popping there, and basically what Too Live Crew, they were just making like. It sort of just got to making hits that were just rowdy and like naughty and
raunchy,
like just raunchy shit, you know, like they were just saying some like crazy shit,
outlandish, like people weren't used to hearing that kind of.
Nah, they were not.
They were trying to ban them in the U.S.
You're talking about me catching people by surprise, bro. They were catching people by surprise. You know what I mean,
bro? These guys are literally. The U.S. government was trying to ban them.
Yeah. So basically, what it got to is that they're sort of like a Straight Outta Compton before Straight Outta Compton really started popping off. Straight Outta Compton was more about a gangster movement. These guys were more about it's like a freedom of speech sort of movement.
Yeah.
So these guys basically, they're like, all right, yo, you know what? You guys perform in this city, we're arresting you. And if anyone sells your music, we're arresting them. So it's like, hold up. I'm not allowed to make like music and say hold up. Aren't we allowed to say whatever the fuck we want to say? You know what I mean? So it's like So what
time period was this? Like
around the 80s.
Or 80s,
yeah.
So this is even before like
this is like near the beginnings of where shit was really like getting into it and what guidelines were sort of being set for hip hop at that point, you know?
Yeah.
So what do? They say, fuck it. We're going to go perform in our city. This is our city, you know? This is our music. Like, we're making this for them, so let's do it. You know what I mean? They go, they do it, they get arrested. So then they, I think, shout out Uncle Luke, bro. This guy went to trial for this shit. Well, they all went to it. And basically, they won that shit off freedom of speech. So
because that's a fundamental human right.
That's a fundamental human right? So, like, that hit me. I'm like, damn. All right, so, like, I wouldn't really condone everything they say, but they're not lying about what they're saying. People are really about that shit. You know what I mean? So, who am I to judge at the end of the day? If it's not for you, it's not for you. You know what I mean? Turn the other way and walk. You know? So,
I wish more people realize that, not everything's for everybody. But if it's not really affecting you in a negative way,
bro,
just move out of the way.
They ain't pulling up with nothing saying listen to this track or this is gonna happen. You know what I mean? So no one's forcing people to listen to this. People are open and willingly listen to this. This music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that hit me, bro. So I was just like, the whole reason that there's explicit content at like the bottom of records that have some crazy shit or swear words or content that people should parental advisory, all that shit is because of them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's literally because of them.
I didn't know that either, man.
How big is that to hip hop? You see that shit? That's like
Well,
stapled as hip hop. You just see that, you're like,
But you see that,
that's probably a rap record. That's a hip hop record.
And then you see that and you usually want to click on it.
Like, yeah.
Or you see the CD and like as a kid.
Parental, you're like, oh.
You just know you might hear some real shit. You know?
Like I remember for me, it was Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
For me, like when I was young, like I mean, I grew up around a lot of white people.
Yeah.
And like I used to listen to all kinds of music.
Yeah.
A lot more often.
Facts.
But I always liked rap music. But who really did it for me was Snoop Dogg, because back in the day,
man, he's the unk, bro.
I think it was like blue carpet.
Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah,
like
bro,
I remember,
he was just a hit maker, bro.
Bro, do you remember when you had like your computer that was like dial up? And it was like old school, like it took 40 minutes to turn on, and you had AOL.
AOL, bro.
And I remember going on the AOL homepage, bro, and you could see music.
Yeah.
And you could see like hot new music.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I remember
who's
that.
Who's this Snoop Dogg?
That's exactly what was going down.
I remember watching that video. My mom.
Oh, the video! The video, bro, is
my
crazy.
My mom walked in the room and she's like,
bro,
what is this? What is bullshit? What are you watching this?
Yeah, was it like a big ass boat or some shit?
Bro, no, this is the one white background.
Bro, they're just there, bro.
They're just like,
I think there was a big boat or some shit
with
the screen.
That's like a.
And then there was a shorty and like a fucking.
Bro, it's just like black and white.
Yeah. I remember
that.
Sick
as shit, bro. I remember seeing that my mom walking in the room, because you know, like the computer's live, like everyone's seeing what you're doing. It's like, what is he doing? Like I thought he's doing homework. Like no, I'm watching Snoop Dogg videos. I'm seeing a booty bounce for the first time.
1 + 1 = photo.
I was like, what's going on?
I was like, Mom,
bro?
You never showed me this.
Yo, I'm like, this is the sickest fucking. Yo, I love this. And like from there on, I'm like, yo, kind of like Eminem, like Dr. Dre.
But that was the hardest time for music.
Yeah, the gate opened at that time.
The gate opened.
That was just like everyone was dropping hits after hits after hits, man.
And to me, that was so important, just for like, you know, even when like you got your first MP3 player, or you got your first, like you could start. Now you're like, I can unplug.
I didn't even tell you what my dad did to that MP3 player, bro.
Tell me.
So yo, bro, that MP3 player, I went online where I put all the fucking tracks on that shit. Bro, I'm getting ready to go to my field trip, bro. I got my backpack, you know, I'm ready. I slide in an earphone, you know. My dad sees me, he's like, yo, what you listening to, you know?
Oh, miskin.
I'm like, what you mean? He's like, don't move. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, like, what do you mean don't move, bro? He's like, yo. Pulls up right on me, pulls out the earphone, says, play the track, you know?
Oh, miskin.
Bro, I won't even lie. I didn't even know what the fuck the track was, bro. I was like, fuck, I hope this guy doesn't swear or say some shit, you know? I'm like, bro, I haven't even listened to these
MP3 is Lil Wayne, bro.
Bro, my whole, it's loaded Lil Wayne. Bro, first 3 seconds, bro. My dad listens to that shit, bro. He's like, this is what you're fucking listening to, huh? He's like,
garbage.
This fucking shit, huh? I'm like, yo, Baba, like, you don't understand, bro. I'm like, this is the music, you know? Bro, you took that MP3, bro. Let's just say I never seen that MP3 another day in my life, bro. Let's just put it that way, bro.
That's too funny. Holy shit, that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, but fucking.
MP3 players. I remember LimeWire days, bro.
Yeah.
You would just download like all the tracks.
Yeah.
Because, bro, the worst is you search up a fucking name, bro. Like 1,000 of them pop up. You just choose the first one because you're like 8. In your head, the first one equals the best.
Has to be
always
the
has
one.
a virus.
Bro, my G, half the time it's not the track.
Half the time it's Bill Clinton.
Bro, half the time I got Rickrolled, my G.
Yes,
Bro.
every single time.
Well, yeah.
Remember Rickroll?
Yeah, you just got Rickrolled.
Bro, they're like that new movie, fucking YouTube. You click on it, bro, you see this guy, bro, why?
I didn't mind. I actually like the track, you know?
Bro, back then I got cheese because I didn't care about the track.
I still get cheese. At the time, I was like, yo, that's the fucking worst thing. But like, yo.
Yeah.
Complete side note. Yeah. Whatever happened to that? How can that whole thing disappear? How can
I don't even know.
Yo, imagine like
Rickroll?
Every video you would open used to be like your boys would send you something or like some sick video.
The trolls went to sleep, bro.
But what happened? How did all the videos just get like?
They're trolling in different ways now, bro.
Yeah, now they're just making high level memes, huh?
Bro, they're saving that. They're saving that for when they have nothing else left. They're like, fuck, we gotta go back to that.
We gotta go back.
That's too funny, man. That's too funny. Like
the
MP3 player days, like I remember saving up money from I had a paper route. I delivered papers. I remember in the winter like saving up all this money. Finally got money.
Damn.
They pay like 20 beans bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Bi-weekly.
My G, that's slave labor.
Bro,
I did like
20 beans? Bro,
bi-weekly.
bi-weekly?
And
You're
I
up.
had to separate them.
Brother, how many hours are you working?
Nah, he's up, bro. That's
I
money
wasn't
back.
much hours, but to be honest, like I had
At
like
what age were you,
almost
though?
200 hours. I was like, I must have been 10.
Okay, alright, man. I allow
Yeah,
it.
he's up.
Bro, you're 10,
Yo,
you're making 20 beans, not
when
from
I'm-
your
Come
parents.
on, bro.
Fuck
When
that,
I'm
bro.
10, I was up, and my parents like matched it. You know,
Yeah.
they're like hyped that I was working.
Yeah,
They're like, yes.
yeah. They're like, yeah.
They're like,
They're like, bless. Yes,
That's
be
what
back.
yo, he's working. That's it. Yo, I remember.
He's
This guy
only
learned
10.
young, bro. He's like, he learned young, my nigga.
I remember having to go to the bank and cash this
Yeah.
mesquite check.
Oh.
And like,
Oh,
like,
it's
but yo,
$20
bro,
check.
still,
yo,
you're a
I
boss,
saved
bro.
that money
Yeah.
up. And I bought iPod Nano. Like,
No
remember
way.
the
Yeah,
tiny
yeah.
square
Yeah,
one?
yeah, yeah. You were
Square
fresh if you had that.
Bro,
Yeah,
I
Nano.
remember
Nano.
pulling up.
Yeah,
I
you're
remember
fresh.
pulling up to the field
Nano.
trip, back of the bus.
Yeah, yeah.
I had
Oh,
the
man.
Nano.
Oh,
man.
Bro, I'm scrolling.
you even had
through
Brick Breaker
Brick
too,
Breaker.
huh? Oh, you were doing man's
you
wrong,
fucking
bro.
I
right.
pulled up with Brick Breaker.
You're doing man's
Let
wrong,
me tell you a
This
valuable
guy's just out
lesson.
here playing for. Oh,
A
man.
valuable lesson I learned when I got that iPod.
Yeah.
Like 3 months later, like I was a shit. I was so hyped with it, loved it, bro. I had like so many songs. My paper route was now hype. I looked
This
forward
guy
to
was
it.
the man.
Heard it
bro.
love on the
Yeah,
doors.
yeah,
Listening to
Heard
all
it
my
love
favorite
it.
tracks,
Oh,
just going
shit.
down, just
Yeah,
listening,
yeah,
like
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
in my feelings, just angsty. Like,
It's
teenage.
10-year-old, bro. You're just fucking in it, bro. You're just fucking in this shit,
Three
bro.
Oh,
months
shit,
later,
man.
3 months later, this rich guy at my like elementary school,
Yeah.
he got an iPod Touch. This is a
Oh,
brand new.
He needs you.
This is a. This is
He
like a
literally need.
This is a
Bro,
brand
he
new
need-
product at the time. Like it
jeez.
hadn't existed.
Yo,
like,
man,
Apple
iPod
just
Touch?
released it.
Yeah, you're
I
not
remember.
playing.
Remember indoor recess?
Yeah.
I remember there's an indoor recess. This guy pulled out his iPod Touch.
Oh,
I looked
shit.
at that thing. I felt such jealousy. Bro, this
remember-
guy
I
has
remember
games.
that. I remember that
This guy
shit,
has
bro.
games.
Bro, this guy had everything.
Bro, this guy's downloading apps.
This
like,
guy is hitting up people on MSN on his phone. I'm just like,
bro.
Bro.
We're just like, bro.
where did I,
I
go
gotta
wrong?
go home to my.
So you're telling me you
10-inch
get
computer,
internet,
man.
you get internet on that little thing?
Yeah.
Imagine how far we've come now. It's like you don't have an iPhone.
Bro, you don't have you don't have
Bro.
unlimited data, bro.
Yeah.
That's the thing, bro. We think we seen shit change, bro. I always think about the people like 30, 40 years older than us. I'm like, what the fuck did these guys see?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
these
yeah.
guys probably saw some
Bro.
crazy shit
Like,
go
that's how the
down.
real
man.
shit go
imagine
down.
seeing
Yo,
like
man.
the microwave be invented. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah,
guess
yeah.
what?
Oh, that's a big move.
My
that's
G,
a
like,
big
yo,
move.
there's this food, right?
Yeah,
It's cold. I'm
yeah.
gonna put it in this box.
2 minutes.
It's gonna be warm. You're like, nah, you're full of shit.
Yeah, yeah, stop
Bro,
fucking
2
around.
minutes
Yeah.
later, bro. Fuck you out here,
Yeah,
man.
Yo, that's
That's too
crazy.
funny.
God damn, man.
That's crazy. Let's get back to the music for a second. Alright?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I think we were saying, so that's where we're talking about 2 Live and where it originated from. So, yes, it's a raunchy track, and yes, I look like a fucking
Very
high-bass guy, you
Very
know what I'm saying? But,
Define that for our more foreign listeners.
Ibe is
bro.
like,
I mean, bro.
Because
Like-
people are not gonna understand the
Bro,
lingo. I don't
literally
understand
means
the lingo.
like, bro, you just got like miskined out.
no, you
AKA
can't hit him with another
you can't
word,
just
bro.
hit him
that
with-
people can
Okay.
understand.
AKA
Like, that's-
like, bro, you literally just look like, you know when you get embarrassed.
Like, you can't embarrass, that's the perfect word. You
It's being
cannot,
embarrassed.
Yeah.
it's like, yo, you're being like, you're humiliating.
Yeah,
you know?
humiliating. That's
Yeah,
what the word
yeah,
is.
like, yo,
Like,
I'm telling
like,
you right
you-
now,
you look
people
at
are
this
gonna
guy, you feel
appreciate
bad
this
for him.
definition.
Yeah,
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 I know
100%.
for a fact. They're gonna,
In this
they're
city,
gonna listen to
yeah.
the whole podcast confused.
yeah,
Bro, you
yeah,
see,
yeah.
I'm miskin.
Yo,
I'm miskin.
if you see words that come out, bro, just let us know and we'll translate. You
Yeah,
know,
100%.
because
Yeah.
sometimes people think we don't speak English.
Yeah,
you know what I
man.
mean, bro? We just created like a
Their
Our
own
own
sub
little,
language.
like, yeah.
different. Well, you're fluent in that
Bro,
shit.
yeah,
You
bro, I
understand
don't know what he's,
everything,
but this
bro.
guy's acting like he
You
doesn't
can
know.
you can
This
fill
guy
people in
acting like he
for us,
doesn't know.
bro.
I could. I'd just
You
rather
know,
hear
you
straight
know.
from the
Yeah,
source.
true.
Facts.
I had to. I had no
You have to act, bro,
choice.
100%, man.
Yeah, so
Yo, man,
we
hold
know.
up. This is a question for you, man. Bro, do you remember the first memory of you meeting us?
Yeah, I think it was a shisha spot.
No way.
I think I remember meeting
Was
you
it?
guys at Vibe.
It had to be through. No, I think
it was through Rahul.
It was through Rahul.
It was through this fucking guy behind the camera.
I wish you could see him. I wish you could see him.
Fresh guy.
He didn't want to let me borrow the Gucci satchel.
Gucci's,
come on,
bro. Gucci satchel.
I need a
shoes, bro. This guy Gucci.
No, Rahul's the one who introduced me to you guys.
Facts,
and I remember meeting you guys while I was still in university.
Yeah.
And at the time, he was still in university.
Yeah.
You were still a student at the time, and like,
jeez.
Yeah. We would. I remember we'd go to, what was the name of the shisha spot?
Soho.
Yeah.
Shout out
nice.
Sammer, bro. Masari's brother, bro. This
Masari.
guy, he held it down for us for a bit and then he cut, bro.
That was a sick spot.
But it was a sick spot.
Yo, man, I remember this guy, bro, Rahul. That was like, yo, Soho.
This
is my second home, brother.
It's my second. Fruit heads,
bro. We lived there.
Smoothies.
Oh my god, fruit heads.
Neon lights.
Barbican.
You can order food.
Barbican, bro. Is it cards?
Yeah, cards.
Fucking bro,
great music. They played the.
Oh yeah, and they had lit music. Yeah, they were good.
They were good. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. Honestly, like for this city, like for the lack of things to do, oftentimes, which we find like a lot of times, like we're like, what are we gonna do, bro? Yo, especially when we were younger and we didn't really want to go out and do other kinds of things.
Yeah.
It was straight up just like, how can we just chill and be around each other and not sit in a basement playing video games?
Yeah, facts.
The hookah is that for us.
Yeah,
it's not a healthy habit. It is extremely. I'll go on record and say it's like probably one of the shittiest things we do for our health. But
it's a social thing. I think
it's a social thing.
No, but still, man, bro, how social you gonna get, bro? Every day you fucking link up your boys.
Hookah fell off for me.
Don't make it an
mind
everyday thing. You know,
it used to be that.
Yes. Yo, you hear that?
Shout out this guy.
You hear that?
This guy, bro. The amount of times, bro, you see this guy's name,
bro, he's hacking the hookah right now.
Take a photo of this guy live.
Yo.
His name on your phone might just be like, yo, you want to go hookah, bro?
That's too funny, man.
Bro, all you see is. Yo, the last memory, the furthest one I remember of you, bro. Remember that house party you took at your place?
Oh,
the first summer we met you.
Sorry,
yo.
Oh man,
that party was madness, bro.
Bro, I have a video.
Yeah,
bro.
What was the line he said?
He's like, yo. It's Sunday, but we lit.
yeah. It's like a Sunday,
but we lit. But we turn. But we turn. Yo,
as he goes into the garage.
In that video,
man, in that video, bro, you look a little overweight, man. You looking good right now, bro.
Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Yeah, when I met you
looking
guys,
back on the grind right now, bro. He's in the bag mentality, bro.
Facts,
slowly but surely, I'm still not where I want to be. I'm still like, it's all a work in progress. We all are. But yeah, when I met you guys, I was not in like a great place. Physically, mentally, spiritually.
I think we all, everybody, you know? we all go through those points. You know what I mean? Where you're not happy with something.
But I'm lucky to have like people like yourselves who like
help a lot, dog,
and bring me out of it, and also be there for me in those times. Cause I'll never forget that, man. And that's actually like one thing that I think it's important to talk about. Cause when you're chilling with your boys and going out and this kind of stuff, we often don't talk about these kinds of things because there's such a like. It's almost like you're just sweeping under the rug. It's like, nah, bro, whatever.
We're gonna pop bottles, bro.
Yeah, like,
you wanna talk about feelings, fam?
What are feelings, bro? But I think it's actually important to like talk about
it is,
that.
100%.
Because like as guys, we're always told, don't talk about that shit.
Yeah, you gotta be hard body.
Swallow it. Just be hard body. Blah blah blah.
Don't be soft.
It is what it is.
Especially if it's a homie too, you know what I mean? Like, bro,
just talk.
At the end of the day, bro, at the end
of
the day, it's more than that, bro. We're brothers, bro. We're here to support each other and help each other, bro. I want to see you at your best, just as you want to see me do my best, and 100%. Hence the rest of our clique, bro. Like,
1000%, man.
You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, bro, whatever anyone's going through, we got to be understanding our part and be able to open those things up, because sometimes you're not gonna open it up. I'm not gonna open it up. I'm not gonna talk about something that. I'm linking with you to get away from that shit. Know what I'm saying?
That's a very true thing to say, man. Because sometimes you're escaping it.
You don't want to live that reality.
Yeah, 100%.
And for the time that you're out, you want to have fun. You know what I mean? You don't want to be fucking in that vibe and fucking talking about shit that makes you sad and like makes you want to reevaluate a lot of things.
Right, but you know what's wrong with that is that a lot of times if you don't have that conversation, even with people that you trust and care about a lot, you'll probably never have it even with yourself.
Facts,
Well, I mean, bro, it depends too, because it's like, bro, you're not gonna have that. You like, let's just say you link up every day in a month. Bro, you can have these conversations 2-3 times, maybe 4 or 5 times.
I'm not saying
you know?
every day. Just stop crying with your
voice.
Of course. I don't have that much to talk about.
Feelings, fam.
You want to talk about feelings? No, but yo, I'm just saying, like, it's just moderation. You're like, bro, obviously we're linking up, we're having fun. Yeah. But bro, there's some moments where it's like, bro, you just sit down. There's not much to do, but I say, yo, whatever, man. We're homies. Let's just sit down and talk about, yo, what are you saying in your life? Yeah. Like, how's everything with you? Like, on some real shit, how's family, how are you feeling, how's
what's
work,
really
this,
popping, you know?
Bro, and the shit spills out, you know, bro, everyone just sits there and talk about it, bro, to be honest, you feel better after, you know?
They always do.
100%.
They always do, man. And like, but I think a hard part for people out there, like, we're lucky that we have like each other, and like, I feel like I have a very good friend group, of course. And very like great people that I can talk to.
100%.
But a lot of people out there feel like they don't even have that.
I feel
so imagine like you're not even like able to even talk to like people, or like
it's tough,
be able to express your feelings in a certain way. So like for you, I think a great creative outlet that you found is music, to even do that, even when you're not having those conversations, because
that's a great point.
You can you could talk about the things that you've been through, bro.
100%.
Like your family life. Let's get into that a little bit, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Like when I met you, obviously like your parents are not together, and like there was a lot of like
it's rocky roads.
Rocky roads.
Yeah, that's literally it. You know.
Talk to us about it a bit and how that affected your music, bro.
For sure, yeah. If anything, it motivated me and inspired me. You know what I mean? For me, like, family isn't always like a sensitive topic, but an important topic, and like I have a lot of respect for my mom and my dad. And a lot of love, obviously. I'm sure we all do, you know what I mean? Like, that's your parents, you know what I mean? These are the ones who brought you here, you know? Everything's happening because of them, you know, and what they chose to do with their lives. So, for me, bro, like, I started, like, my parents being divorced, I was either with my mom or with my dad. And I gave you already a brief explanation. Like, if I was with my mom, I was more on the passion like side of life. I was more doing things I love, things that make me happy, you know what I mean? Just because that's how my mom naturally was. She always wanted to live her best life. She always wanted to do what made her happy. She didn't really care about what people said about her or what they think of her. My dad, coming from back home, he's more disciplined. He's more about getting shit done. He's more about making the right move, the smart move, you know what I mean?
Oftentimes a lot of dads usually are that way.
Yeah, which is natural, you know what I mean? So, and like I said, his background just doesn't really mix with music here, you know what I mean? So, yeah, he was more of like the guy that he believed in education a lot. He believed in like the fundamental way of getting things done. As my mom was a little more free. She like you can get it done the way you want to get it done, you know what I mean? So, the way that played out on me is just the way things timed out with my parents. So when I was younger, yeah, I'll put it this way. So from like 6 to like 10, probably more with my mom. 10 to like probably 19, mostly with my dad. Just because my mom was just doing her own thing and certain things, trying to figure things out, which I completely understand as a human being. We all need those times, you know what I mean? You can never hold like things against someone for
never
trying to do something they love or trying to help your life in some way too, even if you don't know it, you know what I mean? So once I got around my 20s, I started being a lot more with my mom, just because I know my dad's, he's a real hustler, you know what I mean? He knows how to hold shit down for my sisters and for his wife and for the things he has going on in his house, you know what I mean? He knows how to grind out. My mom is just that, you know what I mean? Like, not to say that women can't achieve and like hold shit down by themselves, but it's tough as a single mom, you know what I mean? It's not an easy look. It's not something that you just wake up and you're happy with.
But you still appreciate everything that she's done for you.
I definitely appreciate everything she's done, and that's why I'm there with her, you know what I mean? That's why I put her as my priority. I want to help her get all the little things out of the way so she don't have to stress about that. Regardless if she got a man or not, she knows she brought a son here, you know what I mean? That son's going to hold her down till the day I die, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be there for my mom, because that's just how I am. That's what I feel like I owe. You know what I mean? So
that's a beautiful thing, man.
So I went to university more so like because I was with my dad all of my like high school, middle school type of life. So the whole goal was university. Doctor, engineer, lawyer, you pick. You know what I mean? So it's like,
those are the only 3 careers that exist,
bro. That's literally
from our region of the world.
Street, bro.
Those are the only ones that make sense.
If you're not that,
you
bro,
know?
you're living on the street, bro. Whatever.
You basically fail.
Yeah, you basically fail.
So I'm like, alright, you know, whatever, you know, okay, cool. I'm good at math. I'm good at science. I'll do engineering. You know, that's a good look. That's gonna make me money. That's gonna put me in position. And I'd always tell my dad, you know, like, oh, with the money I make from mechanical engineering, though, you know, I can open up a business, you know, I could do other things.
But bro, remember that time you were telling me, bro, this guy looking at me in first year uni, this guy's like, yeah, bro, you on mechanical engineering, bro, I'm graduating in 3 years, I'm moving to Saudi Arabia,
yeah,
100K a year. There, he's like, yo, my cousin's there, 100K a year.
Saudi money's nice,
bro,
you know, bro.
Bro, Benz for free. Housing for free,
everything
food for free,
bro.
But it's just like, yo, I'm gonna sit on 100 bands. I'm gonna come back here after 4 years. And I'm gonna hide on everybody. I'm like,
nah,
okay.
not hide, bro. I'm just gonna be happy. You know,
you're gonna be up. You're gonna be up, man. You're gonna be up.
Like,
a lot of people choose that path, though.
100%.
I'll be doing me here, you know. But
that's crazy, man. That you mentioned, like even that kind of thing, because when you're like just a youngin', just trying to like come up.
Yeah.
Your idea of success is so influenced by your parents.
It's very biased, bro. It's very biased.
Of success.
Yeah, it is.
And
it's really their opinion of success.
It's their opinion of success,
and
like, but that's not necessarily what success is to you. As you get older and you mature and you go
it's
through,
tough to understand
through different phases and stuff and try different things, you start to kind of shape what you do enjoy and what you don't enjoy. That's not to say that everyone figures out their passion. I have no idea.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of people don't have their
it really comes to you. You know what I mean? You gotta be. It
comes to you, right?
You gotta be ready for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta live your life knowing that, okay, this is what I'm doing right now, but one day I'm gonna feel really good about something.
Yeah.
And the second I do, I'm gonna give it a shot.
To try too, you know?
I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
Even if your first instinct, because bro, our subconscious mind is natural. The first instinct, it's like, you want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So the second you say, all right, let's try this. I've never done this. Man. I've never, been through that route before. Your brain's like, nah.
Chill out.
What are you doing taking all this risk?
Because
we're genetically programmed not to take the risk, because then there's a higher chance of us not surviving.
You want to take the safe route,
bro. We're not in like.
But we're not in
30,000 BC no more, man.
Exactly. It's not like we're in a tribe and like whoever speaks out, everyone can go and.
But see, that's the thing. Nobody teaches you these things. Nobody teaches you that, yo, bro, we're in an age and time where it's like, bro, you actually have, like, you can use your brain for way more than these primitive things. You know what I'm saying?
I sort of disagree with you when you say that nobody teaches us. There are people out there who teach us. It's just not in the traditional setting that we want to learn from.
Yeah,
it's not in the school institution.
Of course.
It's not like in the traditional sense of like go to school, go get your bachelor, then your master's, then your PhD or whatever your school.
But I mean
that. Well, you don't have a choice.
But that's the reason. But that's the reason why I'm saying.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in the future though.
Yeah, no.
Who knows where the world will go in the future? But I'm just saying, right now, the system is designed for you to go that way.
You have to elaborate on that a little bit, because we had a great conversation about that once, where you were talking to me about how, I hate to say it like that, but like how the system has it played out for you to
lose,
become a robot, just become just.
I say lose not in a way where you're losing, but. What I mean by losing is you're not doing what you love. If you're not doing what you love, you're losing right off the bat. That's how I feel. Like, I want everyone to do what they love, because at the end of the day, I know I'm doing what I love and how it's changed me. Going back to, I can just give you an example of myself. I went to university. I was doing mechanical engineering. I fell off, you know what I mean? I started experiencing different things that I never seen before, because I was by the book before. I was doing everything the way I was supposed to. University, I got my freedom. Now I'm out here living my life a little different. I'm still under my dad's rules and stuff, but I'm like, alright, like, I could do me, you know what I mean? I could really, like, start figuring things out. What did I figure out? I'm like, damn, I'm good at math and science, but I don't feel good doing mechanical engineering. I don't feel good opening up this book. I don't feel happy that I don't know what I'm really going to be saying with my job. Like, those are things that sort of triggered me right off the bat. So what happened, I ended up taking some time off just because the way things like were playing out in university. I was like, okay, this road is rocky, like the rest of the shit that was going on, you know what I mean? So I took some time off, bro. I started chilling, met new people, you know what I mean? Still did my thing on the side, and bro, I realized a lot about myself. I started like learning more and more, you know what I mean? Like, just the people I was around at certain times, like, that came around taught me different things, you know what I mean? Opened my eyes to different ways of doing things. And I was like, we don't have to exactly do it that way, but at the end of the day, you're going to get to the point where you find a way that makes you happy, like, and you stick to it and you believe in it with everything you have.
That's the important part.
Mm-hmm. And
because if you don't,
you know what?
If you don't believe it, then who the fuck will?
Yeah, and on top of that, bro, I'm not saying it's easy at all, because it is not, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like,
no, that's the
thing, relationship
man.
I had with family at one point, bro, hurt me so much, but I'm like, nah. Like, they will understand. They are my parents. They're gonna love me.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna show them, like, I realized this whole time, because I would come to my dad wishy-washy about shit, you know? I'd be like, yo, like, I want to do this. And they can tell when you're not serious about that shit. And you're like, oh, I really want that, though. But you don't look the part, you know what I mean? So they're going to just look at you like, yo, get out of here. You're not really about this. Mm-hmm. So you got to be really about your shit. And then when you talk to them about it, they're going to look at you a little different. Because they're going to be like, this time he came to me, but he wasn't playing around. Like, yeah. He actually feels strongly about what he's saying.
He's gonna meaning really, behind these words.
He's really going to do it. He's really going to, you know what I mean? They see that. They feel that. They know that. So when you're doing something you love, nobody can get in between that. And you gotta really, like, put the, what's the saying? Just put the gas on the pedal and say, fuck it, I'm out.
Just go full speed ahead.
Like, go full into it, you know what I mean? And, like,
don't second guess yourself, because if you do find out that's
and
what
if you fail, and I did that in a couple things before music, and I failed, and I'm like, damn, I keep coming to my dad saying I'm doing these different things, and he keeps looking at me like, yo, bro, just go back to school. You know what I mean? You got 3 years under your belt. Yeah. Just do the other 2 or 3, whatever you got to do to get like this shit done, and move on with your life. You're going to make good salary. You're going to be happy, comfortable, living with your family and whatnot.
That's all the parents want, is for you to just be, do enough so that you're going to be okay. Like,
bro, they want you to be comfortable. That's really the word. They just want you to, they don't want you to have the stresses they had.
Yeah. They don't want you to suffer the same way.
Yeah, exactly.
I know my mom's listening right now too, so, like,
Shout out Mama.
Shout out to my mom.
Shout out Mama.
Like,
shout out Mama.
Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my parents, family, everyone. But, like, it's important that they do that. But at the same time, it's important that they recognize and support when you come to them with, like, hey, this is something I want to be doing.
It's not easy, though.
It's not easy, man.
It's not as easy as that.
It's very
sometimes it might even...
it's deeper than that, you know? Even though it ain't that deep.
It ain't deep. It ain't that deep, but, like, sometimes, bro, you might be in that shit for a year or 2 years before they really understand, okay, he's not playing, this is it, all right? So, let's just...
Well, I mean, after a certain amount of time, they're looking at you like, yo, you've been in this shit for 2 years. Every time you come to us, you're telling us the same thing. You're not, like, wavering. Like, okay, man, like, there's something here, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Has it been, like, an experience like that with you? When your parents, you told them, I mean, if people don't know, but you just built a studio in your basement. Yeah, you are serious about this. Of course. You're not playing around.
Tell them about that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Tell them about the...
Yo, it literally took us 7 weeks. Me, this guy, Robert, them, shout out. We fucking built the basement, studio in my basement. This little room, like 10 foot by 10 foot room.
Yeah.
We just literally built it because one day I'm like, cause we've been talking about it, you know.
And your basement's prime. It's so
It's
huge.
pretty nice, yeah.
It's a chill spot.
It's nice, but that studio is like, it's small, but it's not small. But it's like, that room was unfinished, undone, nothing, you know. So we spent 7 weeks building it up. Like my dad literally asked me about it every day. He's like, yo, so like, what are you guys doing down there? I'm like, I already told you this.
Dads love that shit.
They love both. They just ask you every time. I'm like, yo, listen, I already told you like 10 times we're building a studio. He's like, studio for what? I'm like, what do you mean? For what, man? I'm like, yo, for music. This guy's like, oh, you make music? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, me and Riyan, Rustam, we make music. He's like, okay, nice. He's like, okay, but you're gonna find government jobs? Bro, I'm like, yeah, don't worry, man. That's coming too. I'm like, yo, don't worry, man. But yo, honestly, because the thing is, for me, it's like, for me, my parents, because me, this whole time, I always thought like, yo, because I wanted to get into dentistry. Me, like my whole life, I thought like if I didn't get in, I was gonna disappoint my parents.
Yeah.
Like I was just gonna let them down, But then, me and my dad had this one conversation. We're walking from like my house to like this Tim Hortons, like not even 10 minutes away.
Okay.
But we're just talking and stuff, and I'm like, I literally pretty much graduated. He's like, yo, so like, what is this? Like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm applying, but like, cause like I was wishy-washy. I didn't know what I wanted. I'm like, yeah, I'm applying, but I don't think I'm gonna get in. But like, whatever. Like, like you said, they can tell. They know like when you're like not really serious about something, So like I would explain this to him, and he's like, yo, to be honest, he's like, man, I don't give a fuck if you become a dentist, doctor. I don't care. He's like, yo, just do what makes you happy, but do something that pays you well enough to become comfortable. He's like, yo, like you. He's like, yo, you have the,
my dad
you have the opportunity.
My dad hit me with that too.
No, but it's like, but it's facts though, because it's like you said, bro, your parents don't want you to go through the same struggle, because bro, back home, doesn't matter what country you're from, India, Lebanon, Iran, doesn't matter, bro. Back home, it's the same thing, bro. If you're not educated, if you don't have money, you're done. You're donezo. Like you're donezo. Like it doesn't matter how hard you work. Every day you're making enough just to get by.
Of the fittest,
it's just
straight
it's
up
just to get by.
Survive. Yeah.
Bro, it's just to get by. Like every day is just to get by. Over here, they're like, yo, bro, you're born here, bro. You speak like 2 or 3 languages, like English, French, this, that. He's like, yo, you have opportunity here. You can get a degree and get an okay job. Yeah. You don't have to become a doctor, engineer, lawyer. Facts. You can work in the gubby, man. Like, he's like, I don't care.
We joke about the doctor engineer thing, but like,
no, of
our
course.
parents are actually pretty cool about it.
Of course.
They understand that, like,
for sure.
Like, yo, we just want you.
It's not meant for everybody.
We just want you to be comfortable.
Yeah, man. Just do something. Yeah. Just do something that you and your future wife combine, if she's working or whatnot. I mean, these days, bro, everyone's working. Doesn't matter. Bro, you and your wife combine, you guys are making like enough money for you and your family, like 2 or 3 kids. You guys are good.
Have a few kids.
Oh, good, bro. Bro, you guys are living good. Like, you guys are living comfortable. I mean, yeah, bro. Yeah. Now us, we're like, we don't want that shit. We don't want a 9 to 5. I know, like, everybody here doesn't want a 9 to 5. Everyone wants more. Yep. But that's just our group of friends. Like, this is just the mentality we have as individuals. Right. I think that's partly why we get along so well. Like, all of us here is because, bro, we don't want that. But I mean, at the end of the day, they're just looking out for your best interest. You know what I mean?
No, it's very true. And like, something that I think we all have recognized is that in the meantime, we still have to work those jobs.
100%.
You have to still fund your life,
bro,
man.
You still got to grind, bro. So, shit doesn't come easy, man.
And it's not either or. It's not like, we're just gonna... I'm just gonna go move to LA, do all this, and just become 100% music artist, grind.
It's a lot.
That's just wishful thinking, man. That is wishful thinking, man.
You have to put in the work, and like what you guys have been doing is laying down a foundation and groundwork, and actually like learning.
Yeah. But we took a lot of L's, man. We like individually together, bro. We were doing a lot of shit, bro. We took a lot of L's because we didn't plan nothing out. It was a lot of wishful thinking. We were just like, bro, this is it. Like, this is the opportunity. Like, this guy individually or me individually, bro, we do some shit, be like, yo, this is it, bro. I'm going to become rich. I'm going to become this, that.
We meet so many people like that, too. And it's just like, yeah. You want this. But where's your plan?
But see, that's the thing, bro. It's a cliche, but it's like, bro, you'll never get... Bro, you get in this life what you put out. Like, I mean, sorry, you get in this life what you put in it. Say that shit. You get out this life what you put in. Bro, you don't work. Bro, no one, even if you pray to God 24/7, if you believe in a God, nothing will come your way. Nothing. Yeah. Nothing. It doesn't work like that, bro. It doesn't work like that. You have to actually go out there and put in the work.
You have to be wishful thinking, obviously. Know what you
want. Be
optimistic. Optimistic, man. Be dreamful, but like,
realistic.
Have hope, you know?
At the same time.
You have to put the actions in that are going to get you there. So you have to put yourself out there in the position that, okay, maybe if I do this, it's going to get me there. If I do this right, or if my plan goes accordingly, then I might have a chance. Like, you're going to get there, but you got to throw so much shit at the wall until something sticks and says, okay, you know what I mean?
I was listening to this guy, Naval. He's a billionaire tech entrepreneur. Yeah. He was talking about, in his podcast, he was talking about there's like 4 types of luck. The first type of luck is blind luck. whatever just happens.
Yeah.
The second type of luck is like you're hustling and making opportunities happen all the time, and like luck, you create your luck.
Yeah.
The third type of luck is like you're hustling and you're grinding and you're working and you have like a skill set.
You're a Terminator.
Now you're making things happen, but also things are happening for you. You're making your luck a bit. Of course. And I'm not summarizing these perfectly, but like and the fourth type is like specific luck. Like you have a certain specific skill that other people are seeking out in you.
I get what you're saying.
That shit blew my mind, man, because it's like you can go about life blindly wishing you're gonna win the lottery. Yo, I'm gonna get this, I'm gonna get that, whatever. You can hustle, you can create opportunity. I think a lot of us are probably in that stage. Yeah. We're working, we're really trying hard. But like you wanna get to those other stages where then, you know, the luck is seeking you. I genuinely believe that's a thing. Like you're putting in the work. It's never not about putting in the work.
Put in the work.
You gotta put in the work.
Yeah,
Everyone thinks just because you choose to like chase your passion or something, whatever that may be, that now the work stops. Now life's good.
That's just good because you at least you found what you love. Now
the work doesn't feel like work as much.
Now the real question is, do you want to get paid for it?
Think of how many artists.
You want to just draw the painting and put it up in your room?
Artists out there who made these beautiful paintings, artwork, didn't become famous until after they died. Yeah. That's like crazy shit to me, man, because it's like, it's even if you have the passion, even if you put in the work, there's no guarantee that you are going to be successful. But I think 9 times out of 10 people on their deathbed would have rather lived the life of the artist who put his work out there than the person who never took any risks and just lived life taking always the safe option. Well, I mean,
it depends, man, because like, if that specific person likes to live life in a safe way, because there's some people like that.
But how do they know that?
I don't know how to know that.
How do they know that if they never took risk? If you took a risk and then you realize, okay, yo, you know what? Fuck
You'll
this.
know because of regret would be my only answer.
100%.
Because
I think regret goes both ways.
I mean, like, no, but my point is you got to know what you want from it.
Of course, but a lot of people don't even have the self-awareness to know what they want in the first place.
That's why you got to take the time to evaluate and reflect and really think and have that conversation with yourself.
Most people don't.
It's because that's goes back to what I'm telling you with the way society is, because you got so much shit going on. The last thing you're doing is having a conversation with yourself, right? You're not going there. It's so like, yo, true, man. I got a 9 to 5 to go to. I'm gonna hit the gym, probably smoke a wood with my boy. Yeah, go make music, play ball. Alright, my day's done. And,
you described a pretty dope day. I'm not gonna lie. That's not even that bad.
That's
imagine,
a dream day.
Imagine people with 3 kids.
That's a dream day. But like,
take up the 9 to 5. Take up the 9 to 5. Take up everything else.
That's a dream day.
3 kids gotta come home.
Actually, I explained the complete wrong day. I explained what like my ideal day would be. I'm like, yo, hold on. This is 9 to 5. But the typical day, like where you're just like doing things that. It's so fast paced. Like everything you're doing is so fast paced, right? So you don't got time to be like, let me go and sit down to talk to myself. Bro, you don't even got time to eat lunch at work.
No,
bro.
you don't. People are stuffing their face in the car on the way to work. They're sitting in the commute.
Bro, you literally going fast food. Everything's fast, bro. They want internet gotta be fast now. Everything gotta be fast, bro, because everything is so fast fucking paced. Bro, if that shit takes 1 minute to load and you're looking at that, you're gonna lose your shit, bro.
I was saying it on a previous podcast.
You're gonna lose your shit,
bro.
You're gonna be like,
if I have Wi-Fi and it takes like a second to load something,
I
go
right
straight
off the
to
bat.
the data. I go straight to the data. Like, fuck this, bro. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, facts. I know what you mean.
But yo, it's only gonna get more instant. Like 5G is coming. Like 5G, I think you could download crazy, like Netflix, like a Netflix movie in like 10 seconds, like full movie. Fully
automatic,
bro. Imagine when society is coming to, bro.
Imagine when we get that connected and like it's so close, it's coming. You're never gonna not be connected to some kind of device or some
and that's
kind
another
of
thing.
Distraction.
I don't even talk about how much we spend on our phones. You know,
it's a ridiculous amount.
So I'd rather pick up my phone and scroll through social media than talk to myself. That's the ideal reality of everybody, right?
Most people.
So I'm just saying, like,
unless you're meditating in a cave somewhere, bro, all of us are like that.
You gotta find.
It's interesting. This fucking device is straight up, bro.
It does a lot.
It does a lot, and it's just straight up. I would rather be looking at this than be standing in a lineup.
Facts.
I wake up in the morning, I look at this, but it's fucked up.
This is what society is coming to, because back in the day when they didn't have that shit, you're standing in line, you're looking for someone to talk to.
You're just observing, you're just talking.
You're just like enjoying everything, you know what I mean? You're taking shit in. But now you're literally getting sucked into that. You're just like forgetting about all the other shit that's really going on.
That's
all the real
so
problems.
Crazy,
all the real things you need to think about yourself, your life, your family, your health. All these things, bro. All these things. Literally, society's just here taking us, and it's like, okay, you're on this roller coaster, bro. Good luck getting off, bro. This shit gets off at fucking in 30 minutes. That 30 minutes, literally, you just watch your day go by and repeat.
Bro, fuck your day. People watch their lives go by. I walk with people who are counting down the days to retirement.
Yeah, bro. It's
what are you waiting
crazy.
for?
Bro, it's actually
crazy.
sad.
What
bro.
are you so
it's
excited
crazy.
for this magical like number of years that you've worked now, and
so
then now
retire.
I can retire. Now you're old.
Comfortable.
Now, you have some money.
Chilling.
You should probably have had your house paid off. You can go on some vacations now, but now you don't have the energy. Now you're not gonna start a business. I mean, you're not gonna follow.
It's just lack of ambition, man.
I mean,
but the thing is, bro, man, to be honest, man,
the
thing is though, like, imagine you being them. Bro, imagine just being someone that never had the time to talk to themselves. Bro, you literally get sucked into a 9-to-5 that pays you okay. Bro, you never went to school, whatever.
It's a lot of things, bro.
I know it is more than just what I'm saying.
No, I know.
But I'm just saying, imagine that's you, bro. You're 50
thing.
years deep. You've married, bro. You have a couple kids, bro. You're just out here stressing about day-to-day bills.
Well, that's number one. Once you have a kid, that's your main focus now. So
that's a whole different topic.
That's a whole different topic, man.
Like, real quick, I got like a real quick story about the whole phone thing, and when I really realized how much this thing controls my life.
Mm-hmm.
When I was traveling, when I was on exchange, studying abroad, and I was in Greece after my studies were done, I went to Greece for like 2.5, 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2.5 weeks, something like that. And my phone broke completely, just dummied. It was iPhone 6.
Fact.
Didn't turn on in the heat. Didn't turn on in the cold.
Oh, man.
It just died. The whole phone just shut down. So I'm like, fuck. Now I'm in a foreign country. I can't read their language. It's like fucking completely different alphabet.
Oh my god.
I'm walking around.
The L's begin.
It's time, bro.
Bro, first of all, I don't even know like how to get to my telly.
Yeah.
Do they have Uber here?
Literally,
I would use Uber.
It's like they just chuck you in the middle of Greece. Like,
at that point, I'm fucking busting the Mr. Bean walk and doing me, bro. Fucking.
Bro.
Can be down the street just like.
But here's the thing, right? You just have to figure it out. Yeah. You just start using your actual brain and your actual mind. So what I had to do is like, okay, I just gotta. Yeah, there's a taxi here. Let me just go get in this taxi.
Okay.
Okay, this guy doesn't speak English. Fuck, I gotta show him the address. You know what? I remember. I have like a copy of the place that I need to go. Here, I show him the address. Okay, sick. Now I get to the telly. Now I figured things out. Blah blah blah. But the whole point is, when I was walking through the streets, when I'm like, just going about life, I noticed, I use my phone for the maps. I use it for the music when I'm on the bus. I use it to message people. I use it to kill time on social media. I'm watching Netflix on it. I'm doing a million things, but the maps thing is what really stuck with me. Yeah. Because I didn't know my position on this earth.
Yeah.
I did not know where I am. I did not know. I had to buy a map.
Yeah, of course. I remember that.
I had to use a compass.
Did you ever see your dad rolling with a map?
Yeah. Bro, this guy has a fucking blue line. This guy
we're out here in fucking MTL, bro. I see my dad fucking rolling with a map, bro. I'm like, bro, what are you doing, bro? I'm like, Are you sure you know where we are?
And then, bro, that was the biggest disrespect, bro. You look at your dad, you're like, yo, where are we? He's like, yo, don't fucking talk to me like that, huh? He's like, bro, we're gonna get there.
He's never lost.
And they always get there, bro.
Always do, one way or another. Even if you gotta stop at a gas station,
your dad ever stop in the middle of the fucking road? Ask that random guy.
Yeah, you gotta ask the random guy.
Yo, hey, buddy.
And then he gives you directions. Go that way, turn left.
He's
like, that's always the wrong direction.
Yeah, it's always the wrong direction.
Like, yo, who the fuck was that idiot?
Bro, 30 minutes later, you get there, he's like, see, I told you we're gonna get here. I'm like, yo, come on,
Dad, the GPS said we'll be there in like 2 hours. This took us 7.
Oh my god.
No, but anyways, the whole point of that is just like, yo, but I started having great conversations with people. I started talking to people.
Yeah.
Random street. Hey, do you know how to get to this place? Oh yeah, go there. Bro, I had the most amazing connections. I didn't care about what time it was.
Yeah.
I didn't care. I was just like, yo, carefree, just like, bro.
It's man-made things.
I enjoyed life.
I enjoyed life, man.
I just took everything in. Yo, I didn't need to.
You weren't even enjoying. You were living, bro. You were living your life.
I was at a restaurant. I'm like, I don't have to take a picture of my meal. Bro, I almost felt like free. It was fucked up. It was like, yo. But at the same, I love my phone. I love the things I could do on it. But yo, that trip made me realize, I was like, bro, this is amazing.
Yeah, man.
You're just being present and in the moment.
Yeah. And then what happened after that?
I got my phone fixed.
Cut. Yo, but fucking.
Yeah,
bro, I was expecting some life-changing epiphany, bro. This guy said, I got the screen fixed, bro. Back on Google Maps,
but it just taught me I had to use a compass. I had to.
You actually use the compass, man?
Nah, you might have to use the compass.
Bro, stop fucking with me. You actually use the compass.
Souvenir shop. I didn't know north. How are you gonna know which way is north?
Bro, how did you even know where you were going?
Bro, because if you have a map, you need a compass.
Like, yo, if you're using if you're using a map, how are you gonna know which way you're going on the map? Your GPS tells you. Your GPS literally points you to the direction that you have to go.
Technology.
Yo,
that's man, makes sense.
Man. Let's switch gears, guys. Let's talk about
too much phone shit, bro. Everyone's gonna throw their phone away and say, "Fuck this
everyone
podcast,
who's listening to this podcast on their phone right now, like, fuck."
Yeah.
But let's talk about the creative process a bit, man. You've come a long way on how you go from like making your whatever formulates an idea to actually making it into your art. How does that work for you? Is it all off the top? Is it all just like experiences?
It's not all off the top. I mean, it started that way. It started, just freestyling with some boys, you know. It started with
bro, this guy was making a beat and a beat, bro.
I got more cars than bars, you know.
It's like, cars,
I'm
bars,
shooting
hoes,
for stars and hoes, and I got those.
I got words.
Bro, back then we're like, yo, this shit is fire.
We're like,
bro.
this got a bop, you know. But that's what it started at. And then these guys started dissing me, you know. They're like, yo, Shampoing, bro. They're like, yo, bro, you're a flow within a flow, bro. What's going on, bro? Like, yo, you're not even on beat, bro. I'm like, I was on some Blueface, you know. I was on Blueface before Blueface. No, that's no cap, bro.
I'm dead.
So I go home, I'm vexed, you know. I'm like, yo, fuck, yo. I hear this shit, bro. I'm like, yo, I know what's in my head, yo. This shit is actual real bars, you know. Like, I think I'm actually. In my head, I'm hitting shit on beat, you know.
Oh, but man, the boy got bars now, bro.
So I'm like, all right, you know. I turn on my TV. I turn on my TV. I pull out my SE, you know.
iPhone.
YouTube,
SE.
Fucking throw on whatever type beat, whatever the fuck it was. Fucking just give me a fucking beat, bro. Let me fucking get on this shit. Start rapping. I'm like, oh, I'm sick, you know. I'm listening to this shit off my phone. I'm like, yo. I show it to my boys. They're like, yeah, you know. They're like, yeah. This is something, you know.
I feel so bad laughing, bro. I was a part of those niggas, bro.
No, that's what drove him, though. That's important, man.
I'm like, bro. I go home like, nah, they're not fucking with this. So I'm like, all right.
This guy knew, bro. We're like, yeah, man.
No one wants to say it to your face.
Yeah, no one's gonna say it. Like,
bro. I mean, out of respect, you're gonna be like, yo, bro,
not,
sick,
bro,
you know?
especially not when you're coming out here, you're like, yo, bro, you don't even know what I recorded, bro.
Oh, you're
hyping, bro.
You're hyping it up.
That's the worst. Bro, that's the worst.
Yo, let me show you this. Yo, be honest with me, bro. Tell me what you think. Nah, I was coming, yo, bro. This is it, you know?
Man, I hate to be honest with the tell me what you think.
Yeah,
bro. When you hear something, you're just like, Yeah, bro.
Shit, yeah, okay.
So yeah, I started, bro.
Also, you doing this now?
Man.
You really wanna rap?
You really wanna rap?
You're. Oh, okay. So yeah, bro. Whatever, man. Me, I got into it, bro. Like fucking 500 YouTube beats later, and fucking an empty storage phone, bro.
Yeah.
Man's got bars and flows and freestyles or whatever.
So you write the things down? You write your...
No, that was a big dilemma I had, bro. I did not write shit. So, like, I would record shit, and I'd be like, this is fire, but I probably need to change this line, and this line.
But then how do you know to go back to it?
Freestyle.
Yeah, that's where my whole problem was. It was like, yo, I had very hard time going back and, like, trying
hooks.
Yeah, trying to fix it. No, I had the hooks.
No, you had the hooks, but
the verses were loosey-goosey,
yeah,
you know? It was like a lot of loosey bars, you know? Like, that you can...
You got to tighten it up.
Tighten it up,
yeah.
Facts.
Come a long way, though.
So, that being said, bro, we put that to the side, and then I got good at rapping now. I'm an intellectual guy, I'd like to think, at least, you know? So... could write some sick bars, you know?
Sorry, no, he definitely is. I knew you were gonna laugh.
Yo, sorry, bro. Yo, my bad.
This guy spent way too much time with you to allow that to go without that.
Yo, bro, I'm looking at him. I'm like, yo, bro. I'm like, yo, bro. Let me just. Me in my head, I'm like, yo, bro. Let me just have it. No, bro. I wasn't even trying.
I told you let it slide when I said that, bro.
I tried, bro. I tried. You don't get it, bro. I'm just looking at him. He's like, you know, I like to think. I'm like, yo, man.
Bro, after fucking years of preaching to this nigga, like, yo, fuck.
I know, but yeah, you're a philosophical man, man.
A little philosophical here and there.
Sorry, man. Go on, continue.
So yeah, whatever, bro. I started writing stuff, you know, and then I realized I'm like, yo, hold on, the shit I'm writing down, I could just put on a random beat and say these words and actually have that same flow again.
Not the same flow. You'd finesse
like sort of like finesse, but yeah, shout out Marco, but fucking
Marco Finesse.
Like it was just naturally like you come up with what you would originally sort of vibe with, because that's your vibe, you know what I mean? Like that's how you just approach shit. So I got good at that. Then my whole dilemma was, all right, how do I stop getting beats off YouTube? Because that was a big problem for me, bro. I really wanted to be involved with my production, like. I would be on a YouTube beat and I'd be like, I wish this cut in here, this dropped in here, you know, like this would have punched way harder or some shit. But I got that ear for that shit just from noticing people with their YouTube beats doing that. So I'm like, oh, the way he cut it here was sick. But if I could do that here and here, that'd be even way more sick. You know what I mean? So whatever, bro. I planted a seed with this guy. I'm like, yo, if you want to do that and that's something you actually like, I know you fuck with music just as much as me and you're hearing shit that other people usually wouldn't hear, you know what I mean? Do it for fun, bro. I'm not telling you, yo, quit dentistry, you know what I mean? But, like, if you like it, look what happened to me. I just like this shit and I went with it and I got good. Like, there's nothing saying that won't happen for you. And let alone whatever, bro. This guy... a year later,
bro, I was golfing, bro.
Downloaded FL Studio, said fuck this shit.
Bro, like end of 2017, this is when he's like, yo, you should do it, bro. I got FL Studio from a homie, this, that, bro. I didn't touch it for a year and like 2 months, bro.
I didn't say nothing. I was like, yo.
Nah, you dropped a couple 1-2s. You're like, yo, bro, you making beats? I'm like, no. 6 months later, he's like, yo, bro, you doing it? I'm like, no. He's like, yo, what the fuck, man?
I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, Marco. So,
but honestly, though, man, for me, it was just like, bro, for me, it was just the fear of like, yo, man, I've never done this shit in my life, bro. I don't know if I'm going to be good at it, this, that. Like, you know when you don't do something, like you said, bro, like you never...
There's a lot of questions.
You're comfortable where you at. You don't want to go out of your way and do something that you know you might not be good at.
Podcast.
Of course, but I'm saying like, but it's like it takes time, it takes practice. Everything in life takes practice. You know, it takes time for you to go into this shit and you actually get better at it because you do something over and over again, you're gonna get better. Yeah, it's just 100%. Like, doesn't matter, you know what you're doing. So I didn't want to do it because I was just shook. I'm like, yo, bro, of the judgment of other people. I didn't want other people to hear my beats and be like, yo, bro, it's just whack, this and that, you know. But then after a while, then what happened, bro? You tell them what happened, man.
Basically, bro, where it went, it's just like, yo, he just got to making beats, bro, and then...
Nah, man, yeah, this is what happened, bro. We popped Adderall, bro. We got blah on my G. Yo, bro, shit popped off,
yeah, that one night.
Yo, bro, December 2nd. December 2nd. Night, yo, December 2nd was the first night, bro.
It's a
first day,
Marco
first
holiday,
day, bro. First day I made a beat. First day this guy went in, bro.
Yeah, that track, okay, so... it was a good beat. Like, and this guy was
for
like,
a newbie.
For a newbie. Bro, he's like, yo,
Yeah.
No way.
We made a track out of it.
Bro, yeah, we polished it
dropping
the
soon,
fuck
dropping
up.
soon, dropping soon. Don't worry,
Polished
man.
it the fuck
Coming
up.
soon, bro. Coming
Bro, that
soon.
was our first ever track together.
Yeah.
And I remember like he showed me the beat, and then he was still skeptical about it. But me, and when I hear like just something that you can like flow on, if I vibe with it, I vibe with it.
And then
so
you
the
can
Patty had
improve
in the
on it
bag.
later.
Yeah, and then we can fix it. Like a lot of producers don't like that, you know. They want the beat perfect, then go rap on it. You know what I mean? My whole thing with him, I was like, never that, bro. It doesn't have to be perfect. Stop stressing about being perfect.
Let's just lay down a baseline and work off that.
Let's just make a vibe, because I know, like, after 1, 2, 3 years, and friends and being put around the right people and whatnot, I'm like, I know what we can do with this, because I've seen how the process goes. So we're at this part, we're probably like 50% in.
Yeah.
So after we change a few things over that, blah blah blah, it's still the same track.
Yeah.
Don't forget that. It's literally the same exact track, but the quality now, you're just gonna be like, okay, now it makes a lot more sense. You actually want to listen to it because it's well done, it's well thought out,
That's
it's
beautiful,
well structured.
Man. Yeah, man.
It's a lot of things now. Everything
winter 2018,
is balanced,
bro.
you know?
Winter 2018, all we were doing was, bro, go to work, sell cable at Rogers. Bro, after work, bro, man.
Facts, bro.
You need wireless plans, holla. But yo.
Bro, and internet, bro.
And internet, bro. We got $35 internet. Yo, listen. So, bro, after work.
If you lump in your cell phone, we could put a package in.
Bundle.
Yeah, just,
bro.
I'll put my number.
Bro, that whole winter,
sales, you know.
bro. Man, we literally go to work, bro. We'd finish work at whatever time, usually around like 9, 10. Yeah, bro. Yo, listen, bro. This winter, 2018 Ottawa, yo, it was actually like, bro, acid. That's the one word to describe it, bro.
Yeah.
We'd go to after work, bro.
Audu.
Yeah, bro. I know, man. Bro, we'd link up.
I woke up this morning. Audu.
Bro. We literally just go work on music right after. Bro, it's freezing, bro. It's fucking. Bro, remember when we got stuck in the fucking snowstorm?
Oh, there was one day.
Bro, we were stuck at Perkins at 6 in the morning.
We were watching like fucking Harry Potter at Perkins.
Bro, yeah, we were watching Harry Potter at Perkins. Bro, we were stuck there. Bro, the streets had this much snow. We couldn't drive.
Just because our smart asses on a snowstorm day were like, yeah, we just finished work. Let's go fucking cook up a beat, bro. Make a new track, you know.
We went and posted up
somewhere.
somewhere.
We post up somewhere. Meanwhile, it's snowing like fucking crazy. Bro, by the end of the fucking session, bro, by the end of that shit, literally, we fucking try reversing now. We're like, oh, this is going to be a fucking problem, you know?
Yeah, no.
Bro, we get on
People don't understand the winter here, bro.
Yo.
You can actually be, like, stuck.
No.
Stuck?
This
don't
winter?
forget about the mission,
bro, I sent this guy to go get it. I'm like, yo, bro, I could swear, yo.
You know this guy's crib? There's an intersection, and then you take a right when you're coming off Blair.
Bro, he knows my crib.
I know, but I'm saying that intersection. No details, No. I'm not giving no details. I'm not giving no details, bro. You know that intersection.
I know
right before you go right.
Yes.
And then you go into this hood. Bro, at that intersection, this guy's car, he tries taking a right, bro. It's just stuck in the middle of the fucking intersection. Bro, it's 3 in the fucking morning. Bro, I swear to God, there's 20 centimeters of snow on the fucking ground.
Bro, literally, bro, I saw the snow. I'm like, yo, wallah, if I just floor this shit, I might make it through.
He tried. It didn't work.
Bro. I didn't even
You know what he tells me? You know what he tells me? He's like, yo, go to my house. Bro, his house is 800 meters away. Bro, I'm wearing Air Force Ones. Bro, all white. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, we were both wearing Air Forces that day.
Yours were black, bro. You didn't take a big L like me, bro.
Winter's here, just fuck your life, bro.
Bro, this guy telling me, yo, there's a fucking shovel in front of my house. Go get it. Bro, I run.
Wallah, there was a shovel there.
Bro, the snow is knee deep. Bro, I'm literally jogging in the snow. Bro, I get there's no shovel. I'm like, bro. I tried calling him, his phone's dead. Bro, I run back, he's like, where's the shovel?
My phone was dead.
Bro, I run back, he's like, where's the shovel? I'm like, bro. I'm like, bro. I'm like, don't hit me with some stupid.
What kills me is he sent you.
Yeah.
Bro,
I was stuck, bro.
Bro, it was just me and him. Bro, we can't leave the car in the middle of the intersection, bro.
Oh, were we in one whip?
Yes.
Don't tell me you jogged from Matheson.
Yes, I did.
I'm giving Gubbies. Hold on. Yo, you jogged the whole thing?
Yes.
You didn't have your car too?
No.
Oh, damn.
My car was at Timmy's.
I did you wrong, bro.
You did me wrong, man.
All that to say, man, you guys went through a journey cooking up beats. People don't understand, like, it's hard to chase your passion after you fucking killed yourself all day doing something you hate.
Facts.
Or you know,
easy.
that you're just not enjoying.
Yeah, of
and
course,
now you're doing that at night to wake up.
Well, I mean, that's the thing, man. Like, bro,
it was an L and a W for us because we loved finishing work and just going making music.
But the sick thing is that you got to work together.
Bro, we worked the exact same shift. It's been fucking a year.
Yeah, bro,
it's been a year. We worked the exact same shift. Not even
this job, bro. It's been like 5 jobs.
It's getting on 4 plus 1, but
that's so funny, man.
Oh, the plus 1. Okay.
And also, like, switching gears a little bit, you guys surround yourself with a lot of other people who are, you know, very into this game.
100%.
Yes.
Shout out
mentors.
Raw Rhythm. Shout out Carte Blanche. Big man.
Shout out Salem.
Shout out Salem too.
Big bro.
A lot of big bros in there, bro.
Throw the links for all those guys down in the
Drop
bio.
It down, man.
A lot of big bros.
Everyone's out here doing their thing, man.
A lot of inspiring guys, bro, that really know what they're saying with their music,
man.
shit.
100%.
These guys are crazy guys to be
like
around,
I was saying in that story where he made his first beat, and I looked at it and I told him, don't worry about it being perfect. It's because those guys.
Yeah.
Literally because of those guys.
You have the mentorship.
Yeah. Nice. You finally get to the point.
Especially you.
Mentor. Exactly is what it is.
Literally
bro, I always
learning
tell them,
how to make beats.
Bro, I always tell them, bro, if it wasn't for literally Rustam, shout out Raw Rhythm and Carte, bro, I actually wouldn't be where I'm at right now. I swear to God. I always tell the bro, I look at Rustam every fucking day. I'm like, yo, bro, you're actually my fucking mentor. If it wasn't for you, bro, I would have never been where I'm at right now. Yeah. And I always tell them that because I'm like, bro, this guy's music knowledge, he's been doing this for way long. But like,
100%.
Bro, sometimes you meet people and they're not willing to like help you or whatever. Like, they're just doing their own thing. They're too busy doing their own thing. These guys were never like that.
Nah, these guys really cared, bro.
That's love, man.
Bro,
yeah, 100%.
Like, Raho introduced me to Rhythm, you know?
Yeah, don't forget about this fucking guy right here behind the camera,
I thank this guy a lot because he put me around the right people. You know what I mean? So
that's true, man. And he has that ability to like connect people. He's always been the guy who connects the different plugs. Like, you know who I think you would
work well together.
Boom.
Yeah, so he showed me a track from Rhythm, and I'm like, he's like, guess who this is? You know? Like, alright, let me hear it. I'm like, bro, it sounded like nobody. Bro, it sounded like no, because usually when I listen to Ottawa stuff, I'm like, I'm not super intrigued. I'm like always waiting to like see like
be mind blown.
Be like, yo, this came from Ottawa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Like, you know, like
it's changing though now.
It is. That's like 3 years ago, bro. 2 years ago. That's a long way. You know what I mean? From where we've came.
Yeah.
Not like 3, but 2 probably. Like more so.
Yeah.
Regardless, he shows me this track. The best track I've heard at that point. I was like, oh, this guy's crazy. I just start throwing names. He's like, nope. Tells me who it is. I'm like, holy, bro. I'm like, you gotta, like, link me up with this guy, bro. Like, I need to, like... He tells me the beat's produced by him. He mastered it himself. He's on it himself.
Yeah, he does
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
bro, he does it all, bro.
This guy
like,
does it all,
he knows
he's
it.
Rust with it.
He's really rust with it. Like, ironically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he knew his shit, and basically, we talked. I showed him, like, some things I was working on, at what point I was at. At that point, I was past recording on my phone and recordings, because... I think if I showed him that shit, he wouldn't have taken me seriously. But regardless, bro, he brought me in with open hands, bro. This guy did not charge me nothing. He just brought me in there, bro. He's like, all right, what are we working on for you, you know? I had a couple YouTube beats. He's like, nah, forget those. He's like, I have some of these. Like, these are some beats I have. Listen to these. Me right off the bat, I'm like, blessed. I start listening. I really liked one.
Yeah.
This guy sends me the beat. And that's where my first real track that I would call my real track came out. Fuck, bro. I wish we could clear the sample on that track.
Bro, that sample ain't getting cleared.
We're still thinking it's a big tune, bro. It's a big sample. But I don't even want to name drop it just in case I like drop the track.
Nah, you can't.
They don't hype me. You know what I'm saying? But
he's crazy. Raw Rhythm's crazy because with people, if anyone's still listening to this after fucking like over an hour.
Oh, this is over an hour?
How long has it been?
Bro, it's been a hot minute.
Bro, I feel like we haven't talked about nothing.
I know,
We're just scratching the surface, right?
Oh,
I feel like we could talk for hours, bro.
I really feel like we didn't talk about nothing, man.
What people don't realize is that like he made my intro track.
Yeah, he did.
He did. I requested him because I know he could do it, and B, it's like such a like small like a 20-second thing, right?
Yeah, that's light work.
But it was, but it wasn't. Like to me, watching the process, was so like it was meaningful to me to see like, oh, let me no, I don't like this, or he likes to make things a little darker.
Exactly.
So the thing I heard at first, I was like, I didn't know how to tell him. I was like in my head, I'm like, bro, this is depressing.
Yeah, that's why I told you. I'm like, yo, bro, however the fuck you want it to sound.
I know.
You really gotta fucking.
You gotta realize I don't know anything about this shit. I'm just thinking, yo, you tell a guy a vision you have, you show him a couple.
Bro, it's not that so Raven, bro.
You show a couple of tracks that you like, and you're just boom.
Well, I mean, because that's the thing is like, bro, you saw the process, bro. Like things come in, bro. Sometimes you hear something you weren't expecting, but then you're like, yo, this sounds nice. You put it in, but then it changed the whole vibe of the track. You know what I'm saying?
And now you gotta change it out, or
now you gotta
just
change it
scrap
all,
the whole thing. I was like, he scrapped one.
Yeah.
And I thought that one. I thought that one was ham.
Bro, I remember Deepak was just sitting there like, yeah, man, I like that one. I'm like, yo, bro.
Say it with your chest, nigga.
Say it with your chest.
I don't know how to slick. I'm like, yo, I don't know. This guy sounds he's like, yeah, this is the one. I'm I guess that's the one, yo. I don't fucking know, you know? I don't have any experience in this game, but like, even that little clip.
Yeah.
The more I hear it, the more I love it. The more I want to hear it become a real track, like a full out song, and my guys go on it. It sounds too nice. Me, I was rapping on it. I don't rap. You know I do.
I was dropping
bars on it.
This guy's like, oh yeah.
So,
shit.
His beats do that sometimes, you know.
It does, man.
It's raw rhythm, bro. Raw rhythm, bro.
She's killing it.
Yeah, go listen to that guy's music, bro.
Devil Water, Curse. New one coming out. What day is it coming out? August.
Did he release
end
the
of
day?
August? No, end of August.
I don't think he released the day yet.
Man, just
big shout out
follow his page.
To Jane District 2, bro.
Jane District 2, man. Go follow the page.
We could shout people out all day, man. Yeah. Honestly, like we could shout out Rohit.
You just gotta put tags.
Yeah, Rohit.
You just gotta put tag. You just gotta put, cause bro, ain't nobody gonna go search this shit up, bro.
You're right.
Ain't nobody gonna go search this shit up, man.
I'll throw some text on, but yo, since we are running out of time, unfortunately, well, I'll have you guys back on.
Most def.
I want to ask one last question for the viewers who are listening, who've been listening this far.
Yo, you told me you had nothing prepared.
Appreciate it, man.
Bro, no, this is I don't.
That's off the top.
This is off the top.
Let the guy finish.
I'm just joking.
But I don't have to.
I'm joking, bro.
But
we're friends. Bro.
It's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
No, but explain your name and why you chose that. IY.
Oh, you caught me off guard with that question.
Oh, nice one.
IY, man. It's a very easy name, bro. My name is spelled R-I-Y-A. R-I-Y-A-N. Yeah, that's how you spell it.
Bro, why you...
I'm just, bro, I was making sure, you know what I'm saying? So... Because I caught myself not even spelling it at one point. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just doing random letters, you know?
You were spelling it.
Bro, you were spelling it.
You just forgot
bro, you literally said
letter.
Riyan.
No.
Just forgot the
I got lost in the sauce, bro.
Anyways,
I got lost right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
so, clearly there's an IY in my name. So,
nice.
One teacher hit me, bro. She's like, yo, did you know that there's no word in the dictionary that has an I following a Y after it? I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, there's no word. Like, your name is really original. And people would always call me, like, Riyan and this and that. Like, anybody that knows me, anybody that knows me from, like, elementary school to, like, high school, even probably uni, probably call me Riyan. My real OGs call me Riyan. The realest ones call me IY. The realest ones call me Shampoing.
The realer ones call him a schmuck.
Shmeez. Bro, come on, bro.
For the viewers that don't know, shmeez means you are a fool. Okay. Continue.
But so, yeah, that's really it, bro. It's one in a kind type of thing. It's a one and only type of thing.
And I gotta ask you the same question.
Marco me, man.
Where's this come
Marco,
from?
Man, back in the time, man, I don't even know how to fucking...
Bro, you really don't got an explanation for this one.
Yeah, I really don't have it, man.
You're gonna have
bro, honestly,
you're gonna have to eventually.
No, honestly,
because come up with one right here,
because this is the thing. Listen. Because to be honest, bro, I'm at work. These fucking people keep calling me. I'm like, my name is Omid. Hey, my name is Omid. They're like, Ahmed? What? I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna start calling myself Marco. Two syllables. Sa.
Marco.
Bro, the Italians fuck me up though, cause like you're Italian. I'm like, no.
Marco.
Yo, literally,
like
man.
Marco,
literally.
We got the right guy on the phone.
So then so I just call myself. I'm like, just at work, I call myself Marco. You know, it's just so simple.
Finesse, because he finesses, you know. Wireless
Because then
cable.
if you actually Google it, finesse means like doing something.
Okay, I don't think you got
Finesse
to
means
finesse
like-
these ones, yo. Enough
man.
people play hockey.
Yeah, finesse. R2 on there.
Yo, man,
Yeah,
that's
man.
sick.
Oh, there's one thing I gotta mention, bro. I completely forgot about this. You know what I mean? August 9th, Tarzan, second debut single. Out
Big
here,
track,
you
big
know what I
track,
mean?
big track.
I hope you guys really like
Big
that.
tune.
You have
It
something
came
ready?
from-
We can
You
play
have
a
to
little
listen
preview.
to it. You have to
Yeah,
listen
you can
to
play a little bit.
Little preview.
Make sure
man.
you play
Give a little
the-
sneak peek.
uh,
While you prepare that, I'm gonna be starting to get ready for our lightning round. And
What?
Whoa.
Bro, you didn't tell us about the
Whoa.
lightning round, bro.
This is the I
It's a
said I
quick
don't prepare.
Jeopardy thing.
This is the only thing I do at the end of the podcast is just few quick questions. But this time, what I'm doing is I got the questions from the people who've been supporting my Patreon page.
Now we gotta answer. I was about to say I'm out,
Okay, this is
bro,
sick.
but-
This is sick.
So first we'll play that track a little bit.
Yeah, I got you.
And I'll start the
It's
lightning.
right here, right? This one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright. Just making sure, bro, you don't eye us, you know?
Bro, hold up, let it load.
Let it load up.
Bro, what kind of speed you got on this, man?
What kind of what?
What kind of speed? Internet speed, bro.
Oh, yeah, we can sell you better
Bro, I can
speed,
whop
bro.
you some gigabit from.
I'm good, bro.
$49.99.
For a year. And then it's $98.
Who's that? Who's that? I like that.
Won't you back that ass up? What?
Done pouring out, stop pouring in. Yes, I wine, you know we going in. Marco Finesse it,
What?
bitch, I'm gon' wreck it. We're gon' check it, I swear you won't forget it. Cause lately,
That's all y'all get.
oh,
Man.
you're about to eye me, bro. I was about to hit it off.
Nah,
that's
that's
all y'all
ham though.
get,
That's
man.
ham. You give him the taste.
Cause
Yeah,
lately, bro, that's all you get, man.
Yeah.
August 9th, man. You really want to listen to that shit? Go listen to that shit.
August 9th,
man.
it'll be available on all platforms.
Even YouTube, bro.
Yeah, YouTube this time. man.
Okay, we're gonna
Okay,
throw it
I
on
like
YouTube
that. I
too,
like
man.
that. Shout out Nashit. I like that.
Oh yeah, Neutral Bio always looking out for us, bro.
Alright,
Facts.
This question comes from my good buddy Nick.
Okay.
He's one of my Patreon contributors.
Nice.
Real one. I only have 2.
Oh, okay.
Bro, 2 is
But
better
he's-
than nothing, man.
Add us on the list, bro. It's 4 now.
He's a realist. So his first question is, if
Yeah.
you could choose one artist or producer to discover, and be your mentor, who would it be?
Damn, that's a good one, bro.
If I could choose one artist to discover and
Like
be my
just
mentor,
like your mentor, bro. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one artist, like
one
bro, you
artist
can choose
that
this guy
you
and be
could
your
choose
mentor.
to be your mentor.
Like he'll mentor you. This guy will just show you the in and outs, bro. He'll just take you under his wing.
You could
know?
choose right now. You could call
could be
him
your
up.
producer. Yours is the easy one, bro.
Yeah, man. Man.
You know exactly.
Yeah,
who
man.
you-
DJ Mustard straight, bro.
DJ Mustard.
Oh,
Huh?
I
Straight
thought you were
on.
gonna go with Dre, bro. I thought he was gonna go with.
Oh, really?
Nah, man.
I
DJ
knew it
Mustard,
was
though.
Dre, bro, I got respect for Dre, but bro, just the type of beats Mustard makes, bro.
Yeah.
They're
Right now it's
nasty.
hot, bro. This
Right
guy's
now,
hot,
right now.
bro. He's hot.
It's hot.
All
hot
time
right
it
now,
would
man.
probably be Dre, but
Yeah,
right
man.
now.
You gotta show respect, bro. You gotta show respect to OGs, man.
And what about you?
Damn.
That's a tough one for you,
It's a
man.
good question. Shout out to Nick.
Like let's
man.
okay,
Yo,
2.
yeah,
Let's just say
shout
2.
out-
Yo, let's just say 2, man.
Shout out to
Nick.
Nick.
But yo, shout out 2. So all time and then right now.
Damn. I'd have to say Drizzy. That's
Okay.
obviously a big one, bro.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to learn from?
Bro, this
from
guy
Drizzy,
is
you
just
know
the
what I mean?
mastermind of this generation, bro.
He's the goat of the
He
century,
won.
bro, and nobody can deny that,
Facts.
bro, or take that away from him, bro. He did his thing, and
Well, you're
I
all
would-
time, man. You're all time. I have an idea who it is, but you know you might surprise me. Come on, man.
Oh, how I'm so stupid,
Bro, what the hell?
J. Cole, bro, no doubt.
J.
Not
Cole.
even.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
Love
J.
it.
Cole over Drake, actually. To be honest, bro, I'd rather have J. Cole mention
That's
me
what I
than,
was waiting to hear.
than
man.
Drake. But Drake is up there for sure.
Yeah,
Those are
yeah.
the 2 biggest
I
influences.
like that. I like that.
But yeah, J. Cole for sure.
The next question. This is a little less heavy. My bad. Apple juice or orange juice. Choose one you never have again. Includes
Apple
using
juice right away. Apple
includes
juice right
using
away.
mixer,
Apple juice
cider,
right away.
mimosa, smoothie, anything.
Apple juice right away.
You're gonna
man.
take away apple juice.
No, I want apple juice.
You're gonna keep apple.
Oh, you're
juice.
gonna keep? Yeah, same. I'm gonna say. I was about to call you a weirdo.
No,
but-
bro, OJ, I don't care, bro.
You don't care about OJ.
Nah, man.
Wow.
Bro, apple juice is my bro. Like, if you had the option,
Nah,
Bro,
okay, you know what? Here's my
I need that,
reason.
bro.
I like apple juice, but I'm saying like
I prefer it over
orange juice
man.
in more
Nah,
things.
orange juice deceived me.
He says including as a mixer, cider, mimosa, smoothies,
Okay.
everything.
Alright, in that case, then yeah, man, orange juice.
Still take the orange out for me, bro.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
I like that.
with drinks though,
Nah.
it's
That's
pretty
it. Let's
straightforward.
move on.
Alright.
This next question comes from my buddy Reese from the UK.
Reese.
Oh, Reese.
This guy, I met this guy actually while traveling in Rome.
Okay.
He's been like one of my number one supporters.
That's what's up, man.
One of the foreign brothers, huh?
Yeah.
One of my foreign brothers.
That's what's
Realest
up.
guy. Shout out to Reese.
Shout out Reese,
He's probably out here running some fucking crazy Navy SEAL type shit. Cool
Navy
guy.
SEAL shit.
Bro, he's like part of the like Royal Navy. He's like,
Oh shit! Don't hype him.
Okay.
Don't hype him. Okay.
Cool guy. Cool guy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
sounds
yo,
like it.
so his question was this one's kind of open ended, but let's try to keep it like kind of short. But like,
Yeah.
how do you keep moving forward?
Damn.
These guys died.
I know
Real
Rahul
shit, real
got
shit.
an answer for that one.
Real shit. How do you keep moving forward, like in
How do you
life?
just keep moving forward in life? Yeah. How do you just
Man,
keep moving
honestly,
forward?
man, just friends and family, man. People I really care about. That's it.
Love it. You?
Really, bro?
That's right.
You're gonna drop that one and then anything I say
Bro,
after that?
I mean,
I
at
feel
the end of
like
the day,
fucking-
at the end of the day,
You can say the same
at the end of
thing,
the day,
bro.
whatever you're doing, music-wise, doesn't matter what you're doing. You don't do it for your
What?
friends, family.
what keeps
People
you
you care
moving
about?
forward?
It will keep
Yeah,
you moving
man.
forward.
A plan, bro.
A plan.
I've
Love
lost so many times because I didn't have a plan.
it. I love
This
it.
guy hit me with the more logic of me. I'm out here fucking
Next question.
family.
He's like my family, but I don't
What
like shit.
advice or what would you tell 16-year-old you right now? If you could tell them.
Damn, that's a good one.
I like that one a lot too. But let's try to keep it
Stop
short
being
and
a
sweet.
fucking manuke.
Your name is IY. That's what I tell him.
But
bro.
I would just go back and be like, yo, listen, man.
I love it.
Your name is Iowa.
Oh, your name is I.
Your name is I.Y.
I'm dead.
Yo, man, me, I just go back and be like, listen, man, just fucking fix this fucking empty room, make it into a studio already, start making beats.
That's what you
dumb
tell
fuck.
yourself. Nothing about dentist school. Nothing about this. Nothing about
Man.
any
Yeah,
life
yeah.
choices.
Honestly,
It's
no.
make
To be
a
honest,
studio
yo,
in
to
my
be honest,
basement.
no, because to be honest, yo, 16-year-old me back then was like, I was because music
Schmeez,
was
huh?
no, because it wasn't about schmeez, bro. Music was never a part of my life.
So
like,
you think if you told yourself to make a studio at 16,
no, I was just joking about that.
That guy would listen and actually
No,
start
I don't know.
pursuing music at a younger age?
What I would tell myself back then is, yo, listen, you gotta understand, like, what do you really want to do? Are you really doing this dentistry shit for yourself? Are you because you actually want to do it, or are you doing it for your parents? And I'd actually just tell myself, yo, do something you actually want
Yo,
to do.
imagine
16-year-old you is gonna be like,
Yeah, of course,
16-year-old's
of
gonna be
course.
like, hoop it.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be like,
of course,
Nate,
of course, man.
you know what Call of Duty is?
Yeah, bro. Black Ops 2, man. I fucking dropped AC 130s, bro.
All right, boys.
Yeah, man.
Those are the questions from our generous patrons. If you want to
Yeah.
become a patron, go check out my Patreon page, and you can ask a question for my next guest.
Oh,
Do it up, do it up.
Yeah, do that.
I have one last thing I'm gonna say before we close off the podcast.
Yes, sir.
What do we have for time?
Bro, we are at like an hour and a half now.
Oh my jeez.
So
Nobody's watching this, huh?
no
one's
Bro,
here.
at this point,
Bro, to the one
Bro.
person that's still here, bro, I rate you.
You're
I
crazy.
rate you.
bro, this is the one guy at 7 in the morning, sakran, just
Said
fucking
juiced,
watching
huh?
news, bro.
Facts, bro.
He's like, let me see what
how
these
can,
schmucks
how
is
can
in.
people find you? Tell people
Yeah,
how they
man.
can find you on social media and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Social
Straight
media,
yourself up.
Marco
man.
Finesse, Marco.Finesse.
Yeah, at Marco.Finesse on
Marco
Instagram.
Finesse, IY.LVL,
Mm-hmm.
Rahul3,
At Rahul3.
at Rahul3.
At Rahul 3.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
guys. Thank you
go.
so much for coming on, boys. Yo, we'll do it again. I know we
100%.
could keep going for
100%,
hours,
100%.
but remember, it's not that deep.
It's
It's
never
not.
that deep.
Thank you.
Huh?
I really enjoyed this conversation, and I hope you did too. I had a fun time and learned a lot from these guys. Remember, if you gain some kind of insight from this, please contribute to my Patreon page, subscribe, leave a rating, comment, or hit my line. Remember, it's not that deep.